So in this session we are going to find the solution for quadratic equation using fraction method like we already did in lesson 2 polynomial. So let us have a quick recall how to find the solution in polynomial and how it is called, how the solution is called, and what is the difference between the quadratic polynomial and the quadratic equations in the method of factorization. So with a simple example, here I written one polynomial p of x equals 2x square minus 5x plus 3. So here how to find the solution of this polynomial? We just simply split the middle term, which is 2x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 3 and 2x square. So between these two terms, the 2x is the common, so I take the 2x out. The remaining is x minus 2. And coming to the other two terms, which is minus 3x plus 3, the common number is minus 3, and here x minus 1. So x minus 1 here and here also. And between these two terms, which is common, x minus 1, and the remaining is 2x minus 3. And next we just equate each term to 0 to find out the answer, which is x equals to 1. So this is what we usually do to find the solution for the quadratic polynomial and other polynomial also. And the solution of this polynomial is called zeros of polynomial. Is it? We already know that. And we have, since it is degree 2, quadratic equation, the quadratic polynomial, since the degree is 2, we only have 2 zeros. 2 zeros mean 2 solutions, 1 and 3 by 2. If it is cubic polynomial, then we will have 3 zeros, which means 3 solutions. So we already know about these all. Why I talk about all these here? Because in quadratic equation also, the finding the solution is the same as the quadratic polynomial. The only difference is, in polynomial we call the solution as zeros, is it? Like I did here, zeros of the polynomial is this one. But here in the quadratic equation, instead of zeros, the name we used to use here root of quadratic equation. So before that, let me change the polynomial this into quadratic equations. How to change? You just simply equate to zeros, which are 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals 0. This is what quadratic equation. This is quadratic polynomial. The only difference is here we mention p of x. Here we equate the expression to 0. Let me change the question here. Instead of polynomial, I am going to write the quadratic equation using the same expression. 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals 0. This is our required quadratic equation here, and I am going to find the solution. In other words, we can say I am going to find the roots of the quadratic equations. Okay? But I didn't change the steps to find the solutions like we did in the polynomial. The same steps going to apply in quadratic equation also. The only difference is I am going to cut the statement, the zeros of polynomial. Instead, I am going to write the roots of quadratic equation. So having said, only the name is changed, like the roots of. So the roots of quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals 0 or 1 and 3 by 2. This is how you find the solution or the roots of the quadratic equation. So here is an example. This is how the question be like. Find the roots of quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 equals 0. Let's find the solution, or let's find the roots. So let's factorize first. So how to factorize? Actually, using the splitting middle term technique, Sometimes it will not work. For example, so here we have minus x as a middle term. If there are two possibilities, here minus 3x plus also minus x, and minus 4x plus 3x also will give me minus x as an answer. So which two numbers I have to choose? That's why I choose this method. So here there are two sides, the right side, the left side and the right side. In the right side, you just look at the constant number, which is minus 2. You split the number as 1 2s are 2. Later we will add the negative sign. In the left side, you look at the first number, which is 6x square. You can split as 2x and 3x, which gives me 6x square. 2 3s are 6, x as x square. So if I add the negative sign to the bigger number, so I will get minus 4x plus 3x equals minus x. So I have to choose this number. So when you write the factors this way, 2x plus 1, 3x minus 2. We already studied this method in polynomial itself. We have used this method only throughout the lesson, polynomial. So here also I am writing it, 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 2 equals 0. So I am going to equate each term to 0 to find the value x. 2x equal minus 1. So x equals minus 1 by 2. So next term, 3x minus 2 equals 0. 3x equals plus 2. So x equals 2 by 3. So these are our solution of this quadratic equation. So finally we can write the roots of quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 equals 0 or minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Why this is called solution of this quadratic equation? Once you substitute the value minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 in the quadratic equation, you will get 0. Okay, in the next class we will solve more problems. Hope you understand.